Oi! I think we should go off of logical thinking and not just going off of what people tell us until we can think about it for ourselves first. What's logical isn't just what seems normal, casting your hopes away, or any stereotypical thing. Logic is recognizing the order of truth. Isn't that awesome? For one thing, I think you should not fit all of your beliefs into a box you follow just because of pressure. You need to accept what you don't know. It can seem you don't know anything, once you see how the possibilities of what is behind what you experience is endless. But there are still things that matter to us most, right? Those core values one would never change even if it wasn't in this world. We need to focus on those or some opposition will keep you from it. We should realize our tendency of worrying about people's judgment so we can learn to not care, so that we can focus on what matters and not have people control us. So yeah, what actually matters? You could think about your morals as a child that no one had to tell you, what you only discontinued because hurt overcome you. If you feel overwhelmed, the first step is to care about it, and then try from there. It's good to ponder on what things you wonder. I've always cared about people, truth, experience, and goodness. I hope you find that too, because I'm pretty sure that is what you're supposed to find. But yeah, since a young age, I believed that love and joy was simply logical. And I've been bothered when people say it's two conflicting forces. Why would you need logic if you had no goal for it? Love and joy are quite simply the goal. I say you can say that in quite a simple form of logic. What is good is wholesome, peaceful, correct, true, loving, meaningful, joyful, and gives helpful growth. I like to say that love is truthful and truth is loving. If you want to look for good, you should look for truth, or you won't be truly good. It's a spirit-lifting thing. I hope you find it trying to follow your heart. It's not decided by people. The most true things are good, and people often sadly can't see it. But that doesn't mean you can't make it your goal now. It's not permanent to stop seeing. You should always seek it, so you should start now. It's quite simple really, but we're blinded. It's always true, and at least you can know you can always do it, since it's simple. I think we should be serious about being good. We usually come up with our views from wanting to be good, but a lot of the times we put our views more important than good. But that makes your views not good. That's why we should unite in our common desire for good, because if we destroy each other on our different opinions on how to bring goodness, we will end up destroying each other because of our want to have goodness. And goodness is about building each other up and helping us with it. I'm not saying one opinion can't be right over another though. I always felt like people don't accept goodness in certain circumstances. For example, they forget their want to be unconditional loving when someone is annoying, or socially incorrect. They just forget for the moment. We can't just forget this just to be socially correct. Some say two wrongs make a right, but let me explain to you the math. So making it negative that a number is negative makes it positive, and doing something against what is against good is good. Is wronging the wrong itself. It's amending your wrongs. Don't just do addition where you put two negatives and it's even more negative than before. Try to just be good and not try to do all of this mad stuff and angry stuff. We need to be who we are and do what matters most. From what I see, people too often see others in a bad way from things that don't actually matter, even when they say they don't do that. I think there is no reason to base our beliefs just on people. It might be hard, but things that are hard still matter. You can still do it. It doesn't take away from the fact that the things that matter most are independent from what people tell us. I think especially social media has affected this. It can spin our heads on what we think. We really need to be unconditionally loving to people in every circumstance. You can still defend yourself if it's necessary for good, as long as it still means the greater good. Because that doesn't get in the way that this is a very important thing that we need to do. We pick our battles when we are determined for a purpose. Because when love matters most, we're willing to do anything. For its sake, no exceptions, including if it's hard. So yeah, basically, really deep in my heart, I've really been longing for people to care about good a lot. And for people to care about love, and yeah, remember who they are. Remember our Creator, our Heavenly Father. And yeah, so this is a very deep thing in my heart, and I'm thankful for all y'all who watched it. I hope you guys can think about it. Just really, like, serious for what's right, and you can know that. You don't have to be driven by all the pressures of the world. So yeah, love you all. I hope I can be a good example. If not, oh well, I hope you can still think about this.